a couple people to pop in.
Good.
Yeah. All right, and then I definitely need one of these. Huh? Are you thrown off?
Just a little bit, but that's just me.
You're okay. You're okay.
I realized how kind of cute I am, but no,
there you go. Yep. Okay, so it's all popped up.
This reminds me.
There we go.
Mouse is going slow. This reminds me. Cheers, you bastard.
Oh, whoa. Thank you. What is it? Thank
14
you.
months.
14 months. Can you believe how long it's been? Like, I mean, we're definitely going to get into that, you know.
Oh, definitely.
Like how I met you and like what I guessed about you and I was right. I can't see who's hosting. Same one, what's up? How's it going?
I don't know if I'm hosting or not.
Probably Slender Monk. Probably Slender.
Well, Slim.
With these calls I can never tell. There we go.
Just don't mind me. I'm still getting used to an iPhone.
Yep, you're good. You're good. Like what I did for Slender when I first, or, you know, to tease him. I was like, I said, you know, does it take a woman 18 months to have a set of twins? You know,
jeez.
Just crazy questions. You know, just to see him squirm a little bit.
It's funny making Slim squirm, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I know. He's got that Scooby-Doo laugh.
Yeah.
How you doing, same one? Good to see you.
Same. Slender's here. All right, he's here. He's got the popcorn. We're all good. This is the only interview that I've worn a hat in.
Really?
Yeah. But I got off work and like I was just beat like. So I you know, I looked in the mirror and I'm like, holy shit, I need to throw on a hat for this one. It feels amazing. Ooh, Cat.
Hi, Cat.
KM Cat. I love all of her posts on Instagram.
Yeah, those have been great, man.
Yeah,
those have been pretty funny, especially today's. She tried to play a victim.
I saw one of those posts. It was like she was with somebody. I forgot what it said, but I did see that. Hey, Dr. Funkin, how's it going? I think you got me a little loud on your end there.
Okay. Dun, dun. Let's see if that works.
I'm good, hanging out with the fam, just popping to say what's up. You were innocent. Okay, Dr. Funkin, you're the one that's with Kat. Yes. Alrighty. We're getting some people up in here. And then you're also one of my mods, so you're kind of on duty at the same time. Just kidding.
Yeah, you gotta work. He's putting you to work.
I know. Yeah. I did that with Slender too. When I interviewed him, he was on mod duty still. Oh boy. All right. So just let me know whenever you're ready. I'm just gonna take another sip.
Yeah, I gotta get the old Voodoo Dew.
There you go. Oh, Mountain Dew, huh?
Oh yeah. Dewaholic, man.
I'm a Pepsi guy. Pepsi Max all the way. Like, yeah.
And I wanted to show you this.
Okay, what do you got?
I got a Dave Rage 1 T-shirt, Moochie Chan.
Oh my God, Dave's got a store.
Dave's got his own merch. Yep.
Oh my God. All right, I gotta check him out.
There you go. Well, okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
I was actually teasing Dave. You know, he's in the Philippines, but it was on the day where you vote, and I was like, Dave walks up to you and he goes, I boated. You're like, where'd you boat to? What boat? I boated. Dave
Thank you very much for that. Ready whenever you are.
Okay. All right. It looks like my stream bot is not working, but that's okay. No worries. Okay, so I want to thank Redvoodoo3 for popping in. Bob, community.
Hi, everybody.
the cornerstone of the Red Dead community. Everybody loves him. One of the few people actually I hate killing in Red Dead. I don't like going against your like Elvis Scardy. That I just feel bad about it. But yeah, man, thank you for coming in. A couple times we were supposed to get this going and we forgot, and like car tires and a lot of stuff on my end, but we did it.
House projects.
House projects indeed. All right, so let's get it started. And yet he loves killing the bug. Oh, Bob, you kill Ladybug?
Oh, I think she's referring to you.
Oh yeah. I don't even use a bullet on her. I use my fist. Like
that's what I do too.
Yeah, exactly. I fisticuffs. Yeah, I don't even waste bullets on you. All right, so here we go, Bob. What got you into video gaming?
Got me into video gaming. Well, I kind of predate myself here, but it goes way back to the early 70s with Pong.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I don't believe in the PC Master Race. It's always been console.
Oh, okay. Fighting words.
Yeah, shots fired.
Yeah.
But it's always been about Pong, tank, like typical tank games where you had the sticks, and it was interesting. Then I should say we, because I have a brother and sister. We played the Intellivision. We never had this is live, folks. I never had an Atari 2600.
Yeah.
We went straight to the Intellivision.
Oh, okay.
And that was like the epitome of the time. You know, it was pretty amazing. We were the envy of the neighborhood.
Oh boy, always having people over. What games did you play on that? What would you play?
Let's see. We played football, basketball, sea battle, poker. You know, card games and stuff like that. Try to remember. It's been so long. Ooh, that's a heck of a long thing to remember. There was like a B-17 bomber game.
Oh.
So, of course, I'm into war games anyway.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, that started it all.
Do you remember, what was it? I think it was on Atari or Intellivision. I know Atari had it, but I don't know if Intellivision did, but Kaboom or Adventure or, what was that? Like Missile Command?
Missile Command, yes, but it was never on there. No.
Okay.
I think they did have like a knockoff version of Pitfall.
Oh, wow. Or Moon Patrol.
Moon Patrol. Yeah, that was crazy. Arcades, too. I can't forget arcades. I was a quarter junkie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel... What game got you in the arcades? What took all your money?
What took all my money was Tempest.
Tempest? God, I vaguely remember that game.
Tempest, Joust, and Cubert.
Cubert, yeah. Remember... I remember what was controversial about him was he would cuss.
Mm-hmm.
He had that little word bubble pop out and all these swear words coming out.
Yep.
Okay. And then, how long have you been streaming on Twitch?
I've been streaming for probably about the last 3 years.
Oh.
I've been a Twitch member since about 2015.
Wow.
Because before we got cable internet out here, it was all dial up, and I couldn't stream. So
yeah,
it was ridiculous.
So you were more of like a viewer in 2015 on Twitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Let's see. What was the first game you streamed?
First game I ever streamed was a game. It's a Civil War game. It's on Steam. It's called War Rights. It's like a multiplayer game of there's no AI whatsoever.
All right.
It's all human.
Oh.
In a server can hold up to 150 people. It gets pretty intense.
Yeah, same likes it.
Wow. But it's wild.
And is that PS4?
No, it's strictly PC.
Oh.
Okay, and then I started having streaming issues because of my bandwidth wasn't that great. It was like 20 down, 2 up. It is like, okay, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go to the PS4 and try my hand at when Red Dead came out. That's when I started streaming more and more and more and more. That's how I became a staple in the Red Dead community.
Mm-hmm. And I remember the day that I met you. You came into one of my streams. I was doing a horseback race, and I was talking to you, and I'm like, "This guy's cool." And then you told me that you streamed, and the first thing I remember when I went to your stream was I was like, "Dude, this guy's voice." I'm like, do you do radio? Like, you must do radio, because I could tell by the way he carried himself that this guy is a natural entertainer and a natural at just like radio. Like, I could just just popped in my head.
We were kind of like in tune. We're like brothers from other mothers.
Yeah.
You know, so we just kind of boom focused in, zoned in on each other.
Oh yeah, yes.
So here's a Noah. Hi Noah.
Oh, actually, I've always wanted to know this. I was gonna ask, what is the origin of your screen name?
The origin of my screen name. Okay, a lot of people think it has something to do with voodoo, but it has nothing completely to do with that at all. I'm an old school Sammy Hagar fan. Okay. And he did an album called Redvoodoo, which is the album Mas Tequila is on. He did a song called Redvoodoo. It's about food.
Oh.
Okay. It's about food.
Nice. That's so fun.
So I just kind of adopted it. And the 3 comes from, 3's my lucky number. I'm a huge Dale Earnhardt fan. Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Oh,
so I just added the 3 to it.
The race car driver. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that. Same says Red Voodoo reminds me of the NPC in Red Dead at the lake where he gives you hunting missions. Can't remember where he's located, but he reminds me of him with that skunk hat. Do you know that, Bob? I don't remember. I haven't played much of the.
Is that the old man with the peg leg, the war vet or something like that?
Hamish? Is that his
name?
Hamish.
Okay. Yeah, Hamish or Hamish or whatever, depending where you're from.
Well, yeah, you have that Kevin Sullivan kind of accent. Yeah, Slender.
Sullivan's from Boston. I'm not from Boston.
Stand corrected. Damn it. I'm sorry about that. Damn it. That's pretty cool. I didn't know, like, even the 3 like has relevance to your name, like the 42 in mine. That's it.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude. All right, and then like for emotes, I usually like for people that have emote mascots, I usually ask what the origin is, but I think like is the origin of not the origin, but the mascot of your channel, is it your Red Dead character?
Well, yeah, it's a loosely based on the Red Dead character because I started getting into like with the Elvis Guardi fight clubs and stuff like this. We started saying, "Don't poke the bear, don't poke the bear."
Yeah.
So that's how that emo came about.
And it's funny that the 2 nicest guys in the Red Dead community are the ones who do the fight clubs all the time. That is hilarious.
Yeah, because we're consummate badasses. That's what we are.
There we go. Let's see. Are there any games that are coming out, or maybe old games that you're like, hey, you know what? I want to stream that, because you do have a PC set up now. It looks real good. Are there any games that you're looking forward to, past or present, to stream?
I would like to start streaming War Rights again if my PC connection can handle it. Because I've only got like one PC. I don't have a multiple stream setup.
Yeah.
Because it's only my Alienware that I use for streaming from my PlayStation to my computer. So, yes, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm part French.
My grandma was like that too. We used to say that if you tied up my grandma's hands, she couldn't talk. She couldn't tell you where to go.
But that's probably, I would like to start getting a kind of, there's this guy on YouTube, his name is General Cody HD. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Mm-mm.
He's a big War Right streamer. Check him out. He has great cinematic content, plus he does live streams. Great guy, great kid.
Oh, nice.
Great kid. You know, he's the one that put War of Rights actually on the map.
War of Rights?
Yeah, War of Rights.
Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out. I kind of new to the PC gaming world. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize you could gift games on Steam, and there's different launchers and all that stuff. So I'll have to look into that. Yep. War of Rights.
I am not a good PC gamer because I have to use a controller.
Same here. Yes.
I'm not that coordinated, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Dude, I bought Phasmophobia and I'm trying to play it with an Xbox controller, but they you know, you
Hmm.
have to do push to speak and all this other stuff, and I'm just like,
Right.
that's why you don't see me streaming. I'm just like mouse and keyboard. I this is working. This is me working, not
What's
playing a
this?
video game.
What's this stuff?
You know. So I'm right there with you. That is funny. Let's see. I think I know the answer to this, but I'll ask anyways. So what is your go-to game for streaming? Like, if you have nothing else to play, you know you can fall back on this game or these games, and you know you can put on a good show.
It's always been Red Dead. It's always been Red Dead.
Yep.
I don't care what anybody says. I hear this all the time. I get bored of Red Dead. I get bored of Red Dead. There's so much you can do in that game. You can keep yourself occupied so easily.
Yeah.
I mean, I have ADD, but just something about Red Dead, I just go, boom, I focus. I focus like right on it.
Yeah. You're super passionate about it. What do you think
Uh,
of the new update, by the way? What,
I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people are saying. I don't like the fact that they nerfed the gold, but
yeah.
it just forces me to grind harder.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I didn't know until Pasta told me about it, but they had halved, or not really halved, but they sold the Red Dead Online separately and for $5
Yeah.
on sale. So I got my sister and my younger brother Red Dead Online because I want them to get into it, and I hear they love it. So maybe Rockstar's onto something. We'll get more
I think
people.
that was actually a good idea.
Yeah.
But I always say, play the story first. The story is so goddamn good.
I'm sorry, that's the one thing I haven't done yet. Sal always gives me shit for it. I can't. Just the chores, dude. It's the chores.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Fun size
I'm
says
just
he
keep-
missed Arthur.
Yeah, I did miss Arthur.
What happens to,
I mean,
what happens to
I'm
Arthur?
not going to say. I'm not going to say. Oh, people who have not played it. Hi, Kara. Hi, Estelle. It's Estelle.
Yeah,
Estelle's in the chat.
Estelle Freak. Yeah, I know her. I've seen her around. Wait. So, play the story. Does Arthur? I won't play it if Arthur dies. I'm just kidding. I know he dies. Just kidding.
You bastard.
Yeah, just playing you. Just.
That's what Seawing does best. He plays you.
Oh yeah, just reel him in.
Then he says, sorry.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean-
Sorry.
All right, and then so you're definitely someone I want to ask this question to. You and I, like you said, we're on the same wavelength when it comes to this. But if someone were to come to you and say like, hey man, what do I need to do to become affiliate? What tips would you give them? What strategies would you give them to become an affiliate?
Keep at it. You got to go through highs and lows. Just keep plugging forward. That's all you can do. There's going to be days when you get maybe one or two viewers and a follow here and there. But I've been at this for a long time, and I just started getting some steam going. And I'm now up to 500 followers, 510. And
Awesome.
it's work. Like everything, it's work. You got to be willing to put the work in.
Very true. This actually isn't even on my list. Like I told you, I'll throw out these questions as they kind of pop in. But has your career doing radio, has that helped you cope, or not cope with, but has it helped you to stream better? Have you used any of those ideas from doing radio into streaming?
I took kind of both of them and put them together. No matter what you do, it's live. It's live. You're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
You're gonna say stuff that that's not appropriate or whatever, and you're gonna go, oops. But it's just now you can see my face.
Yes. Yeah, I remember you used to be a voice. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, then it was easier. I'm a little self-conscious about the way I look because I got this huge ass gap in my teeth.
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
it's broken.
No worries, man.
It's just one of them things you just gotta look past the wall.
Oh, dude, Bob, I remember when I started streaming for the first time, I was like, my hairline looks horrible. I didn't even like the way I breathed. Like I hold my breath. See, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Bald is beautiful, man. The less hair you have, the more head you get.
Wow. What does that mean? Like, oh, your head. Oh, the more head you see. Oh, got it. I did. Okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter, kid. Thank you, Vicky.
There. Oh, fun size is Vicky.
Yep, that's Vicky Lou. She's been a friend of mine for going on 10 years. I've known her since my days in Second Life.
Oh wow!
So
I remember that game.
Yep. It's not allowed to be streamed on Twitch.
Really?
Yes.
What's that? What's going on with that?
I'll put it this way. Most parts of Twitch, most parts of Second Life have very strong sexual content.
Oh.
And
wow.
See, the part of Second Life that I was in, I actually did wrestling roleplay.
Oh, of course.
Professional wrestling roleplay.
Of course.
And that's how I met Vicky and her husband, Derek, and several other people, Kristen. Quite a few people. It was a fun time. I got to learn the business that way.
How's it going, Rob? Rob84, hi.
That's Derek. Hi, Derek. Yep, that's the big guy.
Same says he likes the story of Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar did a beautiful job.
Absolutely.
Did I miss anything else? Fun Size says to play the story. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat real quick. Doc, how's it going, man? Good to see you. All right. I think we're good. All right.
I do miss Estelle in Red Dead. Estelle is this little crazy Swedish lady.
Oh, yeah.
She will slit your throat quicker than Ladybug can punch you in the face.
Quicker than Ladybug can shoot a dog. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go, yeah. I always tell that story. I was looking down. I was like doing work, and I just hear like these dogs yelping. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I look up and there's all these dogs dead in Assassin's Creed. And I'm just like, Ladybug, are there humans in this game? Is it Assassin's breed? Like, what?
Oh, what? God.
What is going on? All right. This is actually a good one, too. Are there any streamers that inspire you? Like maybe like the tone or like the work ethic? Are there any streamers out there?
Yeah. First of all, you.
Oh, thank
you. You are a workhorse. You will
Thanks,
put yourself right out there.
Turn red.
And I know. I can see you blushing.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
There's a new guy. His name is Biggish TV.
I've met him. Yeah.
Yep. The dude is a hustler.
Wow.
El Chorizo.
Yes, I love that guy.
There's this new girl we found. We just found her maybe about 3 weeks ago. Her name is Really Keely. We rated her. She's a PC streamer.
I think Slender was watching her yesterday.
We rated her. Oh my God. It was funny. Her reaction was priceless. I thought she was gonna crap her pants, literally.
Wow.
She was like,
yes.
She was her energy is off the charts. There's a lot of people that inspire me.
Yeah.
Actually. Just like the first time one of the first times I think I ever met you, that time in the Moonshine Bar, that was the first time we actually played together.
Oh boy. I was
we
laughing.
were slapping the living hell out of each other.
Yes, I was laughing so hard when we were at Aldiscardi's bar. Oh
yep.
my God.
And one of the funny parts that's reminded me of that was Ladybug was like, Swole's coming. I go,
yeah.
A light went off in Bob and Bear's head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna greet Swole at the door.
Oh shit.
Whack. Right upside the head.
Hi,
Swole.
The thing that did it for me that day, I was like, so Ladybug's walking away and I'm gonna go smack her, and right when I'm about to smack her, Swole comes up behind me and pats me on the back, and he does something. He grabs me on the back though, and I'm like, I could picture him doing that in real life. I was like, you son of a bitch. I lost it when he grabbed me, because I wanted to smack Ladybug, which was funny. Sorry guys for swamping the chat. These are all great streamers. speaking, let me shout out another hustler I know, a Red Dead hustler. I'll give Slender Monk a shout out too because he's not
There you go. Slender's another one.
Yeah,
he's come so far in such a short time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I mean,
absolutely.
And he's how many swords does he have? Like 20 something.
I was the first one to give him a sword.
Really?
Yeah. No, I saw that in him. I was like, oh, he knows what's up. Like he knows the rules, and like I remember I was just like, I need more mods. Now I have like too many. Let's kidding. But he was I modded him first. He has 28. Yeah, that bastard.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's the everywhere man.
He knows
he just pays attention to everything. He's always saying, "Bob, is this guy okay?
Oh yeah,
is that guy okay?
Is that while you're streaming?"
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I get those messages too. Like, I'm really bad at answering them, like, as I'm streaming, but, like, when I'm done, I'll have, like, 8 messages big. This guy, like, seems, and I'm just like, oh, shit, I didn't even give him my feedback. Poor guy. Slender, sorry about that. Oh, Doc's you want to recheck the stream with, Bob, Al and I, Ladybugs, or Smacking Ladybugs? Oh, that's been highlighted to death. I got it in the clip section. All there. Did you clip that too, Bob?
I probably did.
Yeah,
I make people famous by my clips first before I became a streamer.
Oh, clipping is an art form, especially if you can title it and then do it as it's happening. Dude, that's yeah.
What's the funniest clip you ever saw? You don't have to be a part. You don't have to be a part of it, but you also can be.
I want to say it was with Pasta and I. We were on a horse together, and we were trying to jump this gorge, and her and I both ate, like, just face first against this rock, and we just slid down, and she just lost it.
Oh my God! Here's one for you. I was playing with Slender, Iggy Sway,
oh boy,
Noah Sharkbait, and Captain Willis. Okay.
Yeah.
We were doing a long distance delivery. So Iggy says, well, we'll take the tracks. You know how the tracks outside of Valentine, you go over across that big-ass trestle. Well, we didn't know Iggy took off, and he was coming at Captain Willis, and he had a horse lamp on, and all of a sudden, Willis starts freaking out. It's a train! It's a train! And, oh my God, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I've made a lot of great memories on this game.
Oh yeah. Hey Solomon, what's up? How's it going, man?
Hey Solo.
Let's see.
I had no idea this was going to be live.
Oh yeah. No, we're live. We're live. No mistakes, guys. No mistakes. Just kidding. When I interviewed Swole, that's the only, knock on wood, that's the only one that my end cut out. And then I had to restart my computer and jump back in. So it's a 2-parter.
There you go.
Let's see. I think
I am so happy he made partner.
Yeah.
He's another hard worker.
I love Swole to death. Yeah.
Little did I know he used to be a professional wrestler.
Yes.
The shake weight.
I always tell him I'm like the shake weight spot. I'm like the best thing in the business, shake weight spot.
Yep.
I was like, are you kayfabe related to Greg Valentine? Because he's Shane Valentine. He's like, no. I'm like, just teasing him. Like him and Pasta made partner. I was like super happy, and that's whenever I greet them now, I can always say howdy partner, and I literally mean it.
Howdy partner.
Well, you know what's funny is I actually convinced people the other day. I think it was Monday morning that my loyalty badge for subbing to me was a blue check mark. So I'm like, yeah, like Swole here. Like my viewers are called partners, so like you'll see a bunch of them. They got those check marks here. Like Swole went with it. It was hilarious.
Just made the list.
Exactly. Do you have any favorite characters in video games, or is there only one? Like, do you have who are your favorites?
There's many. I used to play a PC game called Full Throttle. It's a biker game.
Oh. And
I cannot remember the names right off the top of my head, but I actually streamed it once not that long ago. But the lead character in that, Mark Hamill, was also in that game.
Ooh,
he played a guy named Rip Burger. Um, let's see. It's definitely guys like Arthur Morgan.
Yep.
I just absolutely adore Charles Smith. Charles Smith is my favorite Red Dead character of all time. But there's a lot of them. There's so many. Um, Trevor from GTA.
Oh
You
yeah.
can never discount Stephen Ogg as Trevor.
Oh, he's great.
Michael was a good. So was Franklin. I mean, there's a lot of good characters out there, and they just ramp them up with these great voice
You know what's
actors.
funny is I thought originally Michael was gonna be Tommy Vercetti.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I thought those were the same guy, but I guess they didn't write that in. Oh wait, Gavin's here. Did I miss something?
Solo. His horse's name is Gavin.
Ah, okay. Let's see. I knew you were gonna say Arthur. I could read it. I could. That's the one I was like,
Yep.
you know.
Arthur to me was like he could go one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
He was a super soft heart, but he was also a hard nosed badass. And that's what I like about Charles too, because Charles had the same character traits. So
Was Charles in number two or number one?
number two,
Number two.
he was like what they called a half breed. His father was black and his mother was
Oh
Native
yes, yes, yes.
American. Yep.
Okay, I know him. Yep. Yep.
There you go.
Let's see. Um.
That's who I actually kind of modeled my character after on Red Dead. I had some guy ask me one time, "Well, that's kind of a cheesy um, uh, Charles Smith ripoff." I go, "I'm not trying to imitate Charles Smith. You know my deal. You know my story
Yeah.
behind my
Oh yeah. No, we
character."
talked about it in private.
Yep.
I gave you my stamp of approval already on that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel bad about that. We'll segue into that. Here's this white guy playing a Native American, a Euro American playing a Native American on Red Dead. Because a lot of people, this whole thing nowadays with cultural appropriation, and you're the one that said it to me, and I say this from now on, it's not cultural appropriation. It is cultural appreciation.
Yeah.
Because I do not try to take any characteristics or any, like, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't practice no rituals. I just play me as this big Native American guy.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go that route, I guess I'm not allowed to play Mario because I'm Irish American Indian. Am I gonna play an Italian guy? Oh, I can't play Laura Croft because she's a woman and I'm a guy. Like, you just play, make whoever you want, play whoever you want. You're good.
Abundanza.
Yes, you're fine. Like I that can of worms. You're fine. You're fine.
Well, I get it all over Facebook. I see because I have indigenous friends on Facebook. I also and they scream about cultural appropriation all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like I keep my mouth shut because I don't want to stir the pot.
It's a battle you won't win online, so it's better that you don't. You can't
Right.
win. The goalpost will always move. You're having fun. The people that matter to you already said it's cool. Like I said, I have lineage that's American Indian. I
Yep.
said you're good. Don't worry about it. And like no one's taking offense.
It was you that actually put me at ease about that.
Yeah. No, we had what was it, 2 hour conversation about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty long conversation.
It was basically throughout the day. We were both at work and we're texting back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, because I was like, that's not like Bob. Bob's not the kind to sweat things and be like that. So I had to I had to help you out, man. I didn't like seeing you like that.
So much, there's so much crap going on nowadays about that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah,
People are too easily offended.
yeah. I don't pay it any mind. You know what I mean? You just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're. It's I mean, I could go on about it, but it'll be a whole separate stream. Sorry about that, guys. All right.
So sorry.
If you could remake or port any 3 games from the past, which ones would they be?
What would they be? The Kiss Pinball Machine. I consider that a video game. The original Kiss Pinball Machine.
Mm.
My favorite game, Tempest, where I wouldn't have to plunk quarters in it.
Yeah.
And let's see. I would love another Intellivision console.
I think? Well, I was gonna say I think Atari's making one.
Yeah, they are. They're making the emulator, right?
Yeah.
Or a new console. Period.
Well, it's a built console like a mini, and it's gonna have all these games built into it. And the controller's supposed to be like Bluetooth, I think. Thank you, Solomon. Yeah, I love writing these questions out. I put a lot of thought, and I'm like, how could I grill Bob? Like, how could I? I'm just kidding.
They're going to make me think. You're going to start smelling smoke pretty soon. I start seeing steam coming out my Astros.
I got another one for you. What is the hardest game you've ever played?
The hardest game I ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy X.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not that good. I'm very slow and methodical with my gaming.
Okay.
And I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. It took me so long, Vicky. Then, I couldn't wrap my brain around it. And I got so far, and my kids were really small at the time. This is back when I was playing this on the PS2.
Yeah.
They were like in single-digit years. And they overwrote my card.
Yeah.
I lost all that progress. And my daughter's just looking at me going, I'm like, I can't be mad at her.
Rest in peace, memory card. Oh my god. And you never went back. You never went back.
Nope, never went back and finished it.
Unless you drank a load of dew, then he's a monster at games and you can't keep up. So I'll give you a little tip about Final Fantasy X has been re-released on pretty much everything. And I'll give you a tip about the battles. The battles, they don't move unless you move. So like there were times where like, because you can literally look down the chart of like when the enemy's turn is. And if you want to make a sandwich, you can go make a sandwich, come back, and the battle, it'll still be there unless you start your attack.
So I'm going to check it out for PS4.
Yeah, please do. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Auron is one of my he's in my top 5 favorite characters ever.
Yeah, mine's Waka. I like Waka.
Ah, you like Waka, huh?
Yep.
Mac, what's going on? I wish they remade Final Fantasy. No, Solomon, they ported it. They did an HD remaster of Final Fantasy VIII already. It's on PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, Solomon, are you Canadian? I saw that extra U in favorites.
He's English.
He's English? Okay, I was like...
Yeah, he's a smoggy.
I see Sal coming out. What's going on, Mac? All right, let's see. We're now going to lose Solo for a week or so. Let's see. Okay. What's a random pet peeve of yours?
Random pet peeve is somebody telling me that they're bored, especially an adult.
Oh boy.
I had this girl I worked with, okay? She was like mid-20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, all of a sudden she says, I'm bored. I just whipped around and looked at her. And I said, you're an adult. Adults aren't supposed to freaking get bored. Go find something to do. That is my biggest pet peeve. Okay. And wet socks.
Oh, yeah, those are bad. Those are bad. And I wasn't taking notes on what gets you upset. That's just a coincidence that I pulled out the notepad and paper. Sorry.
Don't feel attacked, Noah.
Super bored.
Oh, I'm super bored, man.
Well, you know how it is. Like, we have, like, all these systems with, like, 85 games on it, and it's like, I got nothing to play. I'm bored. You know?
When I was your age, I was outside running around. You know, I was out.
Oh, yeah.
I was outside playing in the dirt.
Climbing trees?
Dirt. Yep, climbing trees, punching my sister in the head.
Oh, yeah. I got cuts from trees and barbed wire and all that stuff. Donnie's here.
Hey, Donnie.
How's it going, Donnie? If I missed anything. Oh, Donnie Lucifer. There we go. Top of the morning. How's it going? And then we got Mac the Star here. Welcome, Mac.
Sorry for my bad habit here.
Oh, you're fine. Dude, you're okay. You're fine. I'm gonna start calling you Skinner though from WWF.
Skinner?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sorry. Have you noticed that modern day Shawn Michaels looks like he looks like Skinner?
God, yes.
He's literally turned into Skinner. I was like, boy, that's horrible.
His face is drooping so bad. He almost kind of looks like Droopy.
Thanks.
No.
Thanks for noticing.
Still a Stone Cold Mark. I'll always be a Stone Cold
Oh, well,
Mark.
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about what we're marks. I actually use wrestling terminology even when I'm not talking about wrestling. I'm like, I'm such a mark for Metal Gear and all this other shit. Slender sees that.
What's on the shirt?
Dave. Cannot believe that. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is kind of I always love asking this question. Are there any hidden skills or talents that we don't know about, or as Narc likes to call them, party tricks?
Party tricks, any unknown skills.
Mm-hmm.
I am an avid RC racer. That's my other skill.
I knew that. Let's get.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's Dave.
Dave Wage. But I really don't know how to answer that. I mean,
well, you can bowl super good. You can bowler?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just an ordinary average guy.
Derek says you're a good bowler. There we go.
I used to play. I sucked at ice hockey, but I loved playing ice hockey.
Mm.
You know, I was a perfect guy, perfect size, 5'8", about 200 pounds, and you know, an average size for a white guy.
Yeah.
So I could play hockey. Now I'm part Canadian. So I had that going for me. But still, stuff like that. I mean, I'm just a hardworking, blue collar American.
Yeah.
I don't do anything out of the extraordinary, really.
Let's see. Well, we're actually just gonna get into like all the wrestling events you went to, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. What's your favorite food or foods?
My favorite foods are, number one, I love Mexican food. I just love Mexican. And as Asuna would say, fake Chinese food.
Oh yeah. She gives me shit for that too. Yeah.
And no, I wasn't the enforcer. I was too small. I was always one getting my head kicked in. But I do have a story about hockey. Okay.
Okay.
I was playing in a Sunday night gentlemen's league, and I decided to screen the goalie. I was playing like either left or right wing, can't remember. So I was screening the goalie, and all of a sudden he takes the end of his stick, butts me in the ribs with it. So I turn around, wham, right in the mask. And
shit.
He started coming at me and blah, blah, blah. I didn't find out. My brother was like, Bob, that goalie you decided to mess with, he was like a third-degree black belt. I'm like,
Cardiac, what's up?
How do you do, Cardiac?
What happened? What happened there?
It was just an on-ice scuffle. It didn't go out after the game.
You can use that against him because, especially if he's like a third-degree black belt, he's not allowed. He's not allowed to initiate fights. So I'd have been.
That's right.
I'd have been like, nah, you went against your discipline, sir.
Karate defense only.
Exactly. Let's see. Oh, thank you for that, host. I can't see who did the host, but thank you for that. What's your favorite movies? You got any favorite movies?
I am a huge fan of comedies. I love Caddyshack, Stripes.
Bill Murray fan.
Oh yeah, huge Bill Murray fan. Until I found out he was kind of a butthole. The vacation movies.
Oh yes.
I love war movies. War movies are some of my absolute favorite. You know, I'm not pro-violence. I hate war because I don't like the purpose of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I love stuff like that. My all-time favorite movie of all time is Tombstone.
Oh, that's a classic. Yep.
Val Kilmer played an amazing Doc Holliday.
Yes. I know he got nominated for an Oscar. Did he win?
I don't think
Thank
he
you,
did.
Scorpion2521. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that.
Got yourself another follower, son.
Noise. Tombstone,
That's
yeah.
that's another pet peeve. That word,
Noise.
noise. How did that ever come about?
I don't know, but my guy here, look at, how do you still talk to me and that's my mascot? He's like, and I do the finger guns. I literally stood in a mirror and did that pose. Noise.
Noise.
Sorry about that. There we go.
It's okay.
Let's see. What about TV shows? Do you have any favorite TV shows?
MASH is my all-time favorite.
Oh,
MASH. I love the Frank Burns episodes. I love, you can't beat it when you got this one character. The characters and all that were so funny, especially Larry Linville as Frank Burns.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, David Ogden Stiers was good, but his character was too stuffy for me.
Yeah.
But Frank, you can't beat a Frank Burns episode.
I think the finale of that show was the most watched in history, right?
I cried.
Oh man,
I remember crying seeing when Hawkeye went up on the helicopter and all you see is in rocks goodbye.
Yeah.
No, it was BJ that went up in the helicopter, but I was like,
what year was that? 84? Was that 80? Because I remember I was born in 80. I think I want to say I remember seeing little previews of it as a kid, but
it was like in the early to mid 80s. Ask me a date. I can't remember. It was that long ago.
I need a date. No, I mean not that kind of date, but
I know.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just never knew you'd swing.
Oh no! As an arrow, just straight.
Hell to the no.
All right. What is the biggest accomplishment you've achieved in gaming or on Twitch?
The biggest. Last night was off the charts. We had this. Last night was my first ever hype train, level 5 hype train.
Ooh,
I mean,
okay.
I went all the way through.
Oh shit!
And I looked at my Stream Elements report this morning, and I was like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
That's you, yeah.
Yeah. And I owe it to the fans, the fan base, or the viewer base.
Yeah.
I mean, there wouldn't be. I'd still probably be like looking at my TV going, okay, I'm still playing. But, if it wasn't for the people that actually view you, you have no leg to stand on, really.
Yep.
But you for your love of video gaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I looked at that, I was just like, no freaking way. I had a guy gift me something like 42 freaking subs.
Oh, whoa. Yeah. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Is it one of the, you get one of those things where you want to leave the camera or you cover your face like, me?
Yep.
I'm used to being the guy that does that for somebody else, and then when it happens to you,
yep, yeah,
you finally see what the streamer means when they cover up, and they're just like, oh my god, guys, what are you doing? Yep. That's awesome that it happened to you.
I never expected it. I never expect it.
And those are the best kinds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it goes to show you the gratitude. As well as from dealing with me, I totally believe in paying it forward.
I was going to mention that.
It's always about paying it forward.
Yeah.
That's one of it takes a very humbling experience to make you what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And you can either be grateful or you can be ungrateful. I choose to be grateful.
Exactly. Same here, man. Same here. And, I find it interesting, especially with COVID and people are, they're locked in. And there's Netflix, there's HBO Go and all this other stuff. And the fact that people choose to watch us and then show that kind of support. It's crazy the connection that you can make with people and the value that you can kind of give them. It's undescribable. I don't even think I'm doing the justice talking about it. But
there's no words for it, really.
Yeah.
You just do what you got to do. I mean, I started off I'm looking at my list here, and there's this one guy that stands out in mine. I forgot about him. He was a hustler too back in the day. Now he gets over 300 views. His name is Confused Devil. I started off trying to do GTA roleplay with this guy. And unless you're a police officer, you really don't get involved in the roleplay. Well, the police officer or the criminal.
Yeah.
And I was just a measly tow truck driver. And it's like, then I saw this guy climbing and climbing and climbing. Now he's a full-fledged partner. It's like crazy.
Wasn't that the guy that we were talking about his Red Dead strategies? How he had a crazy kill streak, or he was on a roll, and we were both talking about his strategies. Was that the guy?
No, this is a totally different guy. He dabbled in Red Dead for a bit. I haven't seen him play in quite some time.
Dr. Funkin says you can't chat to Netflix. Well, you could. They just don't answer back. Just kidding.
That's right. They just keep on with their dialogue.
I wish there's something like GTA roleplay in the main game. Confused Devil. Yeah, I gotta check them out.
Yeah, he's actually streaming right now. He's playing. Phasmophobia.
That's the game I was telling you about. I couldn't do the mouse and keyboard. I tried the controller and
kind of botched it.
Yeah. It looks fun though. Let's see. This is a good one because you're such a nice guy. I can't imagine this happening to you. But how do you deal with, like, if someone were to come to you and say, like, hey man, like, the views dropped, it's not good, or they had trolls or griefers giving them a hard time and they're thinking about quitting. What advice would you give them on how to deal with those downtimes?
Those downtimes, you just keep pushing forward. That's all you can do. Like, that's the best streaming advice I can give to anybody. You're going to have your highs, you're going to have your lows.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going. And, everything plateaus at some point. But if you can get above that plateau, you've done something.
Sky's the limit.
That's right.
Let's see. All right. So we are about 55 minutes deep in. We finished all the regular questions. We do have bonus questions. Do you want to get into those? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Was there a game that you thought sucked or you thought was good and that you misjudged and later you changed your opinion on it?
See, looking through my list, I kind of got a little far from Rocket League, but a lot of games to me are so oversaturated.
Yeah.
But Rocket League has definitely won a spot in my heart now.
Oh, okay.
But the one I cannot stand the most, I have never played it, never will. Fortnite, never.
I think I tried it once. I couldn't get into it.
I'm not into that bunny hopping battle royale type shit. Suck at COD and that shit, so I'm just... I haven't played it.
Did Slender get you into Rocket League?
Actually, no. Deck Rob 84 did.
Oh, okay.
He said download Rocket League.
And it's free
now.
I haven't
played it. Yeah.
Yeah, Slender talks about it all the time. I'm just like, okay, I'll watch you. My God. You're a beast at it. You're a beast at it.
Well, we just started getting him into Red Dead again because he's had this horse forever. He's had the scrawny nag.
Yeah.
And he named his horse Tesco. Okay. So he just calls it Hamburger for short.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You can call him Whopper.
Our friend Kristen, Jane Blackwell, told him to get a new saddle. Now he loves his horse. And he never feeds his horse. You're right, Vicky. He never feeds his horse.
Yeah, Sal yells at me about this. Al Viscardi, what's up, dude? Howdy. Hello, everyone. I
Hi,
hope
Al.
everyone's doing good. Man, we've been talking about you all day. Day. How you doing, Al?
We could talk about you all day, sir.
It's all good stuff, I promise. I promise it was all good stuff, Al. I'm like, the block didn't work. I'm just kidding.
He feels bad, Al, that to kill you or me because we're like the gentlemen in
Yes, I'm like
the Red
Alvis
Dead community.
Scardy and Bob are like the two nicest people in Red Dead, so I don't like killing them. I feel guilty about it. Al says he let me win, but I actually had to take my fist to him. I think that was rough.
Oh,
Yeah, and
show
then
them hands.
anyways goes, oh, look for the white pants on him. Look for Sea Wing's white pants.
Oh, yeah, look for Sea Wing's virgin white pants.
Yeah, yep. He nailed it. um, let's see. What is that? Jib jab?
Yeah, we call Al Jib Jab Al because he will sneak up behind you and jab you right in the neck with a fucking.
Oh, there's a couple people I keep my eyes on Red Dead.
Yep.
Oh,
Estelle's one of them. You got to keep your eyes on Estelle all
Really?
the time. Yes. She is ruthless.
Wow. The one who always gets me is Nap TV. I have the hardest time killing her. I can't freaking do it.
They're also just natural born gamers, man. They
Yeah.
got that great hand-eye coordination.
Well, I'm getting my sister into it, so I can't wait to see what she does.
Well,
wait.
Iggy too.
Iggy?
Willis isn't hard to kill. Yeah, Iggy's hard to kill because Iggy's got like what we call Iggy thumb.
Oh,
When you get him in a grapple, he'll just randomly spam him his circle button. Like, if you could hear it,
yeah.
you'd be like, "Oh my god, he's got Iggy thumb."
It's ASMR. ASMR. Just kidding.
I don't even know what AMSR is.
Let's see. And then, do you have a preference of physical versus digital?
I now prefer digital because it saves me wrecking a disc and having to go out and buy another one.
Yes. Yep. I'm right there with you. Okay, so this is okay, I have to ask this question. Regular aim or inverted?
Regular.
Damn it.
I've never been a good inverted aimer.
I'm like the only one that does inverted. Like me and like New are the only ones that do inverted. Damn it. Let's see. Is there a game on PC? So Water Tyrese, I was talking to him about this. And now that I know that you're a PC gamer, is there a game that you play on PC that plays better with the controller versus mouse and keyboard?
Definitely Red Dead.
Red Dead?
Definitely Red Dead. But I stay away from PC Red Dead because we all know why.
Oh yeah.
Hackers and modders.
I have it, but I don't do
Yep.
I don't really do anything on there.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm only like a level 13.
yeah, New. I was saying you're the only one that does inverted aim like me. Kat says he's only violent with Dr. Funkin. I've never gotten to play with Kat. I don't think I've ever played with.
I played GTA yesterday morning with Kat, Funkin, and Dave Rage, and oh my god, it was hilarious.
Oh god, how'd that go?
Oh my god, if you could hear Dave Rage off stream,
Uh-huh.
you'd be laughing so goddamn hard. He is like night and day. I mean, he's still positive, but he's like he's not rated PG-13.
Well, they call him Rage, right? I mean, there's a reason.
Yep.
Inverted all the way. Fall Guys finally added inverted. Oh my god, I can play Fall Guys again. Fuck, fine. Thank you, New.
Yes, ladders are the enemy.
Let's see. Remember when Slender rode you with his horse and Estelle, you blew his head off with a shotgun?
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Slender deserves
Stuff.
it.
And rebreathers.
Rebreathers, what's that?
That's in GTA. We were doing this one heist. It took us forever because my rebreather wouldn't pop on, and Kat and I had to swim underwater for a long distance, and it was like, oh god, I kept dying, and I felt so bad.
I thought it was like another joke because you always tell me to breathe when I'm playing, so I'm just like, is that a name?
Well, maybe we should get you a rebreather so you can actually not take a breath. Poor Sea-Wing.
Yeah.
I give him so much crap about that.
When I focus, guys, in the game, or if I'm playing an underwater level, I do hold my breath in real life.
Yep.
So
Next thing you'd always turn blue.
Yeah, he catches me and tells me, he goes, breathe.
Kurt, breathe.
Let's see. Do you know any good dad jokes?
Do I know any good dad jokes?
Yeah.
being a dad myself, I tried to steer away from them.
Ah,
Uh, but let's see. I can't think of any off the top of my head
all right. I'll.
because
Hmm.
it's just so corny.
All right, you're gonna make me do it. Guys. I'm really tired of being a people pleaser. If that's okay with you guys. This is good. See, there's that joke. Badoosh.
So, what do you call a guy with no arms, no legs in the water, or something like that?
Fucked.
Bob.
Oh, Bob. Oh.
Oh, it's crazy.
Did you see the misspelling on the tombstone? It was a grave mistake. Look at you. Look at you going. That's fun. I love the missions that take you to places you'd never normally go to. Why do pumpkins sit on people's porches? They have no hands to knock on the door?
What?
Bot, you're god awful.
Fire that bot.
You're fired. That's good. So okay, so we know about the RC car, and this is where we're gonna get into the wrestling, because I already know the answer to this. But what other hobbies other than gaming do you have that you're passionate about?
Besides racing and gaming, I love professional wrestling. I love photography.
Yeah.
I love being outdoors. Hunting, fishing,
Nice.
deep sea fishing, you name it. I mean, I recently just got a motorized bicycle, so I got some freedom back, and I love riding my.
So wrestling and hunting, that is a reason why you're a Stone Cold marker. One of the reasons.
Yep. Yeah. I was a big fan of the Attitude Era.
Okay.
Especially that double switch with Bret Hart and Stone Cold.
That was beautifully done. Beautifully done.
In the birth of Austin 316.
King of the Ring.
Well, yep.
Yeah.
It was just brilliant. And now that I've actually kind of steered away from WWE because it's gotten so predictable.
Yeah.
Is the independent wrestling scene here in Massachusetts is just amazing. Great bunch of guys and gals.
Because they're doing
bunch of guys and gals.
They're doing it for the love, not the money. So
that's right.
I'm sure the ring psychology's a lot better too.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. They interact so well with the audience.
Yeah.
All right. There's this one guy, I've told you about him. I've showed you his picture.
Yep.
Excuse me. His name is Chris Cannon. He's like the consummate badass. He reminds me of, Dr. D. David Schultz.
Oh, wow.
If you know, yeah,
I know who that
he is a great kayfabe heel. Okay. And the last show I went to before all this COVID BS came, I was sitting in what we call the heat seats.
Yeah.
Right as they walk out, you've got the two seats on either side, right there,
right by
where
Gorilla.
they walk out.
Yeah.
Yep. And he comes up to me, starts pointing in my face. He says, "You got something to say? Say it to me now. You're right. I'm right here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh!" And it was like, okay. In that very same show, after all said and done, you know how they mingle with the crowd,
Yeah.
talk with people and everything. He stays in character. And I went up to him, Mr. Cannon, would you please sign my kendo stick? Because I had my kendo stick that I got from Sandman. And he's like this the whole entire time. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Hey!" He's like, I walk over to him kind of sheepishly, and he says, "Give me that." He signs it. What do you think? How do you think he signs it?
Fuck you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Estuary Martian, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that.
Woohoo! Another follow for Seaweed.
There we go.
Nice.
Trying to get to that goal.
There you go. Got to get that goal.
So there's something I would love to hear stories about this. You went to the original ECW shows. How crazy were some of these shows?
I tell you what, when you see an ECW show, this was my only one back in about, what did I say it was, 1996? Maybe 94, 96. It was off the charts because people don't what they saw on television. You'd never you only saw like a sliver of it
Yeah.
on television. It was insane. Some of the most extreme wrestling you could imagine.
Thank you, fun size.
It was crazy. You know, that's how and when I met like Sandman and Just Incredible.
Yeah.
Just last year. When I would talk to them about it, they were like, holy shit. He says,
thanks, Derek.
Yeah, you know, brought back a lot of memories for them. And it was just like,
oh,
wow.
you reminisced with the guys.
Yeah, some of the guys like Sandman and
oh god,
Just Incredible.
Wow. So man, because
it was pretty crazy.
That was like the pinnacle of just crazy wrestling. All right, so let's see. This isn't even on the list of questions, but okay. Who's your favorite babyface?
My favorite babyface. Let's see. There's so many to choose from. I mean, I always liked the babyface Ultimate Warrior. Bret Hart. I was never really a huge Hulk Hogan fan. Gangrel was actually a good guy. You know, out of character. He was a cool guy. I got distracted. Sorry. Let's see. My biggest fan, as a fan growing up in the 70s, watching it with my grandmother, was Quick Draw Rick McGraw.
Okay, I know who that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He was this like short guy. He was about as wide as he was short. And him, Ivan Putski.
Oh, Polish Hammer. Yeah.
Yep. Polish Power Ivan Putski. Yeah. Rick Martel.
Yep.
Tito Santana. I liked Owen Hart too. Owen Hart, bless his soul, man. Great wrestler. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, look at, I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh. He likes wrestling, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very passionate about my wrestling. Big Daddy Cool.
I love Diesel. What about favorite heels? Who plays a better heel? What's your favorite heels?
My favorite heels are guys like Dr. D. You know,
always in character.
Always in character. Yeah. Let's see. I hated Shawn Michaels. I could never get into the Shawn Michaels character because he was so cocky and so ignorant.
Yeah.
Let's see. Diesel. Yeah, I can see definitely Kevin Nash. Scott Hall. I was never a huge X-Pac fan, but
yeah,
NWO was brilliant.
Thank you. Okay, because Slender hates the NWO, and I'm like, those are fighting words, sir. But okay, you like the NWO. Okay, we're still good. We're still good.
I just hated it when they branched out to all kinds of, you know.
Yeah, like 25 different branches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. And then X-Pac was so disliked. You know the term X-Pac heat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like, just go away. I don't even want to
get out of here.
Don't even want to pay to watch you get your ass beat. Just go away.
So like Davey Boy Smith too. Davey Boy
as a
Smith
heel.
Yeah, he was actually a really good heel.
Yeah. Let's see. What about your favorite tag team?
My favorite tag team, definitely the Hart Foundation.
Okay, Anvil and Brett.
Yep.
Okay.
Anvil and Neidhart and Hart. Yep, definitely.
What about factions?
Factions. Oh, definitely Ron Simmons and
Butch Reed.
What's his thing? No, not Butch Reed.
Are you talking about the Nation?
Yeah, the Nation of Domination.
Okay.
The Rock is good too. APA, that's it. Yep. Thank you,
APA.
Derek.
Okay. Because you're like Ron Simmons, I'm like, I know he was in the Nation. Oh, so wait, would you consider one of your favorite factions then to be the Ministry or the Corporate Ministry? Or just the APA?
Just the APA.
Okay, got it.
Just when it was those two. Yeah, because
oddly enough, British Bulldog.
Why can't I remember his name? Ron Simmons and the other guy, the guy with the vicious clothesline.
Bradshaw.
Yeah, Bradshaw was a badass. That clothesline from hell, it rivaled Stan Hansen.
Stan Hansen's,
I tell you what.
Yep. Oh man. I think I know the answer to this one. What about your tweeners? Do you have any? Who are your favorite tweeners?
Wieners.
Tweeners means baby face and a heel, kind of. Solomon, is your name Davey?
Yeah, we call him New Wave Dave.
Davey Boy Smith, yeah.
Let's see, tweeners. Oh, I can't really think of anybody.
Stone Cold?
Stone Cold, yeah, Stone Cold definitely a tweener, because he was borderline heel, borderline babyface. So yeah, he likes gravy. sorry, Solo. Funny, but yeah, definitely. I consider Bret Hart because he was a good technical wrestler, but a lot of people accused him of being too much about himself. And well, I did this, I did that, I did this. I mean, I always dug the character.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like Roman Reigns in a sense. He does not have that personality. It's the personality. You got to make it on the mic, you got to make it in the ring, and you got to make it behind us.
I thought his best work for Bret, in my opinion, was like you said, the double turn when the Hart Foundation went heel on Austin. And I've never seen this in wrestling ever, but when they'd go to Canada, he was a babyface. And then the next week they'd go to the States and he'd be a heel. And they kept going back and forth. And the crowd psychology would change and the guys would wrestle differently. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Foley, I met Mick Foley at Magic Mountain. Met him because he loves amusement parks. I met him at the Moose Burger Lounge.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and my mom was at the salad bar, and I had his first book with me, and he's literally, like, the way he dresses in the sweats and, like, the plaid shirt, that's the way he was dressed. And I was like, Mom, it's Mick Foley. And he looks at me and he just goes, what's up? And I was like, what's up? And then he just has a seat, and I just, I marked out. Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that, because back in the early 90s, I was up at this theme park up in New Hampshire.
Yeah. With
my ex-wife and the kids. And I look out of the corner of my eye. There's Mick Foley with his kids.
Yep.
His wife. And I'm trying to think of that other wrestler's name. Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh.
Scotty Too Hottie was such a douche. Mick Foley, I walked up to him. I said, I realize you're with your family. You're on vacation. I respect that. I just wanted to say I'm a big fan, and I shook his hand and I walked away.
Wow. Yeah, he's an amusement park mark. He's a Christmas mark, and he's an amusement park mark. And
this place was actually called Santa's Village.
Yeah, he goes to Santa's Village. That's exactly where he goes all the time. Yep. Fun fact about Western Hockey League team in Calgary. They named it. Oh, the Hitmen. Yes, yeah. I do know that, Voodoo. Yeah.
I would love to get my hands on one of those jerseys.
So, okay, what I was going to say about the Roman Bret comparison, I think the only thing I can give Bret over Roman is that Bret, you could see it through the TV. Bret was a mark for himself. Like, he legit believed it. And so I think Roman, you can't really feel anything, whereas Bret, you could feel it. At least I could.
Oh yeah, I could too. You can see Bret's genuine wrestling passion. Roman, he looks like he's just going through the motions.
Yeah, Vince is just like, just go out there and fight.
Go out there and make me money, or you're fired.
Just make Braun look good. Let's see. Okay, here we go. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would you cast?
Who would I cast? That's a tough question. That is a really tough question. Oh, man. I don't know. Kurt Russell? Really? Derek. I am humbled. Kurt Russell? Yeah, that would work. I like Kurt Russell. I love him as Snake Plissken.
Oh, yeah.
The name Snake.
That, what was it? The director of that movie...
John Carpenter
did Big Trouble in Little China. I didn't know that.
Yep, and he also did They Live with Roddy Piper.
Yeah. It's like cult movies here with Kurt Russell.
Yes, a number one.
Let's see. Uh, do you have any irrational phobias or fears? So, like for me, I don't like frogs, don't like needles, don't like mosquitoes or Egyptian artifacts. Anything crazy like that?
Heights.
Heights?
Yeah, heights is my big thing. I can deal with snakes, but at a distance. It's stuff like that. If I other than that, that's it.
That's
I
it.
really don't have any phobias other than heights.
All right, let's see. If you were on death row, what would your last meal be? And cost isn't an issue. However much food you want to get.
Lobster.
All
I'd have to have lobster drowned in butter and clam chowder.
get that heart attack before the chair.
That's right. Before they zap me, chowder.
Chowder.
Chowder and do.
There you go. He's gonna go quick to the chair. I had Julian on. Julian was like, I would have a 50-year meal, and I'm like, you can't have a 50-year meal. He's like, well, I don't want to die, and I'm like, it's too late. You're already going to the chair. Like,
That's right. It's chowder. Say it right.
chowder.
That's right.
Let's see. All right, I think, yeah, we got all of them.
Nice.
Cool. Yep. All these other ones were kind of like Halloween themed. Because, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Halloween is my favorite time of year.
Okay, well, I'll ask you real quick then. What is your favorite Halloween candy, and what is your least favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite, well, anything by Cadbury is my favorite.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, Cadbury is like the epitome of chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
Dairy
Here in
milk.
America, dairy milk, yes. Made with real milk. Derek and Vicky are from England. They send me a care package with all kinds of English chocolate. It is like Sea Wing. It's to die for.
Oh, yeah, this shit.
Especially straight from the Cadbury factory.
Wow.
Yeah,
Lucky guy.
candy corn, marshmallow peeps are my worst.
Thank you, peeps. Thank you.
Oh, I hate those marshmallow sugar-coated bullshit treats.
Thank you. Yeah, Whoppers, Peeps, candy corn, circus peanuts.
Yes.
Ooh.
I used to like circuit peanuts as a kid, though.
Ugh.
But now, no, I couldn't eat them.
If you ever get circus peanuts or candy corn, send those to Narkval.
Okay.
She
Narky likes that stuff?
Nark loves that stuff. Send it to her. Tell her I gave you the green light. She'll love it.
Okay.
Cool. Only thing candy corn is good for is slingshot ammo. Well, I heard candy corn was just candle wax. Just kidding.
Those wax lips and stuff like that.
Oh my god, I remember those from the Ice Cream Man. Woof.
Yep.
Eesh. All right, Bob. Thank you so much for answering all these questions.
My pleasure, brother.
So, as always, with the end of the interview, we raid the person of your choice.
Raid the person of my choice.
And then whenever you find that person, go ahead and put their name in the chat. I will go ahead and raid that person.
He's like a YouTube star, kind of. Let's see. Sith Master Who. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's... And if you guys haven't come here from my channel, if you haven't followed C-Wing, give him a good follow. He's a great streamer, man. He's a great dude.
Thank you, Bob.
Gotta give him props.
Right back at you,
My pleasure, brother. Thank you, sir.
See? Told you it was gonna be absolutely painless. Told you. It was
great, man.
We're just sitting here chilling out talking.
That's right.
All right.
It's just like we're having a phone conversation, except we can see each other.
All right, guys. So I will see you later. Again, Bob, thank you for the chat. Love having you.
My pleasure, brother. Right, love being your friend, man.
Same, man. Here we go.
Yep. Later, everybody.